People who took creativity to another dimension. Number 10. Deviant art user cerkahegyzo. Pencils are an excellent instrument for creation for every aspiring artist. However, until today, the pencils themselves haven't necessarily been the most intriguing thing to look at. This chain-linked pencil lead was created by deviant art user cerkahegyzo to show the creative glue that ties a drawing implement together. This Hungarian artist, known only by his online moniker, carves extremely realistic sculptures out of pencil lead. This pencil pro patiently whittles away just enough without breaking the lead using simple equipment like razor blades and needles. We, on the other hand, can't even sharpen a pencil without the lead cracking. Number 9. Cuban artist Felix Semper. Now it's time to move on from pencils to paper. It can be pretty mind-bending when a truly unique notion in a creative's imagination comes to existence. This elastic statue, which switches from Superman to Mr. Fantastic, was created by Cuban artist Felix Semper, who is known for his extremely creative stretchable sculptures. Felix's super sculpture, despite appearing to be a concrete bust, is made completely of thousands of layers of paper, much like a superhero-shaped accordion. Felix glues layers of paper, chopped wood, books, and other discarded materials as high as he plans one of his sculptures to be to produce artwork with this kind of flowing movement. Then Felix may begin sculpting, utilizing tools he's created just for his distinct style of art. He carves into the stack, removing bits of paper until he obtains the appropriate shape, then sands it and paints it. Felix has made hundreds of sculptures, ranging from Nike Air Force One sneakers to cupcakes. The sculptures take on a life of their own, and hopefully watching Felix experiment with his creativity will inspire you to think outside the box. Though Felix's elastic creations are unquestionably larger than life. Number 8. Remington Robinson. The little things can be the most delightful. Remington Robinson, or Rem to his pals, is a miniature artist who creates beautifully detailed landscapes out of breath mint tins. Rem was constantly surrounded with natural marvels to paint as he grew up in Boulder, Colorado. Not keen on the idea of lugging around an easel, Rem devised a clever way to combine his love of painting and long walks in the countryside by making it miniature. The mint tin itself acts as an easel for a small wooden panel canvas that is velcroed into the tin's lid. Rem's small works of art have grown in popularity to the point where he now sells them online and occasionally creates commissioned work. Rem's paintings come with the Altoids mint tin in which they were created, as well as the original palette of paint left in the bottom tray. Rem is the king of the small and mighty with his super compact works. Rem's miniatures are based on real-life sceneries, but... Number 7. Garap. Another artist remixes existing art. Garap can paint on water. Garap recreated Van Gogh's The Starry Night using the traditional Ebru technique. Ebru, also known as paper marbling, dates back to the Ottoman Empire and was used to decorate book spines. Garap and other Ebru artists use a thickening chemical to water to separate it from the paint. Each color is blended with a few drops of ox bile to add buoyancy and encourage flow. Garap painted The Starry Night straight onto water before using it as a backdrop for Van Gogh's 1889 self-portrait. Watching him predict where to place each pigment with brushes and droppers is mesmerizing. Garap finishes the piece by quickly adhering paper to the floating paint, capturing the art before someone spills it. Garap's work earns him a place among the Ottoman Empire's Ebru masters, even by modern standards. Let's dive into the water now. Number 6. Russian artist Olga Belka. Who says you have to paint landscapes above the waves? Olga Belka is a Russian artist who spends her time pursuing her two greatest passions, painting and scuba diving. While not everyone has the opportunity to see the underwater sceneries of our seas up and personal, Olga aspires to recreate that emotion in her paintings and videos. Olga says she's devised waterproof paints that are absolutely harmless to her aquatic surroundings, but she wants to keep the details of her underwater artwork a secret for the time being. Each of her underwater works of art can take up to 6 two-hour diving sessions to complete, with multiple journeys up to the surface for replacement oxygen tanks, and the outcome is simply breathtaking. Before we explain further, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Number 5. Russian-French artist Anna Zhilyaeva. Anna Zhilyaeva, a Russian-French artist who employs virtual reality and augmented reality technologies to push the medium of 2D painting beyond its canvas-constrained boundaries, created this immersive art. Anna has gone digital, utilizing Google's Tilt Brush program, which is specifically built for painting in virtual 3D spaces, and is inspired by her expertise in classical fine art. While Anna's art is only available in virtual reality, she ensures that everyone can watch her work in progress by mixing a virtual reality recording of her work with a video of her painting it. These three-dimensional pieces resemble oil sculptures rather than paints, and Anna has coined the name volumism to represent her virtual art. Anna can make her work genuinely unearthly with her painted sculptures, encouraging spectators to delve directly into what could be the future of visual art. While Anna's art only exists in the virtual realm, the next artist has found out how to make it real. Number 4. Chris Thomas. Chris Thomas, aka Chris on this Charizard, is the man behind the Negative Filter Curtain, a surrealist painter that takes his works on a voyage of color inversion. After spending some time gazing at his usual paintings through an inverse color filter, Chris, who is based in Seattle, Washington, was inspired to transport his art into an alien dimension. Chris wanted to try painting with colors that would look natural in an inverted filter after seeing how the colors shifted so dramatically via the filter. Chris would need to compute the inverse of each color either by trial-and-error experimentation with a camera using the filter, or by utilizing a specific formula calculating the precise opposite color value of his paints to produce this effect. Chris can actually flick a switch to change his negative color paintings into the hues that nature intended by using inverted colors when painting. While most artists would shudder at the prospect of a negative response to their work, Chris is already Mr. Negative. Number 3. Makeup star Mimi Choi. Mimi Choi, called Mimels, of the viral makeup sensation Mimi Choi, aka Mimels, created this bizarre look. Mimi undoubtedly paid the price for this cosmetic masterpiece, despite the fact that hard effort is a given when it comes to obtaining artistic achievement. Mimi had to take repeated power naps with her half-finished illusion remaining on her face because the sensation of painting countless hyper-realistic facial characteristics all over her face caused her significant dizziness and nausea. Mimi used fine detailed art brushes instead of regular makeup brushes for this look, and after 8 hours of arduous application, it was hard to distinguish which eyes and nose were real. Mimi not only talks the talk with her stunningly realistic multi-mouth facial makeup, but she also walks the walk with art masterpieces all over her body. This leggy Lego creation also served to establish Mimi's image as a makeup magician, demonstrating her ability to turn almost anything into an illusion. I'm curious if stepping on Lego still hurts when your leg is built of it. Number 2. Illusionary artist Julian Voss-Andreae. Julian Voss-Andreae, an illusionary artist recognized for distorting reality with his extraordinary ingenuity, produced this eye-evading sculpture. Julian takes a 3D scan to picture a topic from all sides and then uses the data to model his design on a computer before beginning construction on his elusive figures. Hundreds of small layers of bronze, steel, or titanium are welded together to create each sculpture. Julian's sculptures have the tendency to disappear when viewed entirely straight on due to their slimline appearance. Julian's sculpture, which is on the grounds of Portland Community College in Oregon, is guaranteed to keep any student's mind working as they try to figure out how he's pulled off this incredible trick. Number 1. Russian artist Roman Booteen. The coin's frightening surface hides a lot of history. Hobo nickel refers to hand engraving coins to produce small sculptures in the 18th century. Roman Booteen keeps this old-school craft alive by manufacturing mechanical coin engravings. Roman put an elaborate spring mechanism in this golden bug coin, controlled by a button on the rim, to spread the insect's wings. This all-seeing eye coin opens when picked up and appears to be triggered by releasing pressure on a tail side trigger. The golden bait coin contains a 1921 Morgan silver dollar and a 1945 Mexican dos pesos. When Roman sold the first golden bait coin for $10,101 on eBay, inflation skyrocketed. When the gold peso is pressed, metallic munchers clamp down on anyone caught in the coin's jaws. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from me again, please subscribe and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching us.